Assalamu alaikum and welcome everyone to the very first episode of Upna Cafe in 2026. I am Dr. Sophia Janjua and I currently serve as the chair of the Upna Communication Committee. I am so excited to welcome you to a space we have created intentionally, a space for conversation, connection, and community. A little bit about me. I am a graduate of Rawalpindi Medical College and I work as a gastroenterologist in Oklahoma City. My work has always lived at the intersection of medicine, leadership, and communication. I truly believe that storytelling is how an organization grows, and that is what has inspired the Upna Cafe series. Upna Cafe is designed to make membership more engaged, approachable to all Upna members, particularly students, residents in training, and early career physicians, while at the same time highlighting the incredible achievements, service, and global impact of Pakistani physicians across generations. The Upna Cafe series is designed about strengthening our network, honoring our roots, and building something meaningful in the future. I'm thrilled to be joined by two incredible co-chairs who help bring this vision to life. First of all, I would like to introduce Dr. Samavia Khan. Samavia is a dermatology resident at Brown University. She completed her undergraduate at Johns Hopkins and her medical school at Rutgers. I'm also joined by Dr. Fawzia Arain, a child and adolescent psychiatrist, New York and New Jersey. She completed her medical education at Allama Iqbal Medical College and residency training at Rutgers. She is deeply committed to service, leadership, and uplifting our community. Fawzia brings a grounded and reflective voice in our discussions, and we are very glad to have her here. And now it's my honor and privilege to introduce our very first guest, a person who is deeply committed to service, leadership, and vision. Dr. Babar Rao is the incoming president of Upna 2026. He's an associate professor at Cornell and a professor of dermatology at Rutgers. He's also a practicing dermatologist working bi-coastally in New York, New Jersey, and California. Dr. Rao is a proud alumnus of Rawalpindi Medical College and someone who is deeply committed and passionate about changing the trajectory of Upna, not only for today, but for generations to come. Dr. Rao, we are honored to have you here. Thank you for joining Upna Cafe.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for
Thank
joining
you.
us.
Well, thank you, ladies. Thank you, Sophia and Samavia and Fawzia, the team communication. I think you have started very well the year, and let's start the discussion. What questions you may have?
That sounds great. Okay, so Dr. Rao, we would like to start with what is your vision for your term as a president for this year?
So if I summarize it, it'll be four things. We will be focusing on education. We will be very much involved in innovations. And the two things we always do, but I'll bring it again, philanthropy and medical missions. So these are the four components. And why do we want to do that? Because we really want to create impact within North America, and Canada. And to do that, we have to improve on all these four things so that people know we do good stuff.
How do you think the education tier of Upna could be improved or worked upon?
So Upna has a good program for innovation. We have three committees which are focusing on education.
Okay.
It's Young Physician Committee, it's our Merit, and then it's our research, which is research and education. They have excellent speakers. They have Merit has so many programs, the fellowship, all that, but they are not well coordinated. To coordinate better, then we have decided we're going to bring an advisory council, which will be three senior people which have done this for a long time in the past. Some of them will be Danish Bhatti, Naeem Usmani, Rizwan Khalid, Shahid Rafiq. They are not from no particular group, they have just done this for a long time. And then they will be in a council with chairs of these three committees. So when they make a decision, they get input from the council so that we don't like double things and we do it better. So council will have no voting right, but they'll just advise. So that's one thing, kind of advisory council. Then in education, we have a new ad hoc committee we will have, which will be early career physician counseling. So because once they graduate from residency and fellowship, then they don't know what to do. So they want to go to academics versus private practice versus industry. We will guide them, which education for them. And then one really exciting thing which I'm starting this year, we're calling it Med Connect, which is basically a lot of our children in America and Canada, they want to go to medical school. And they want guidance, and parents don't know where to start from. So we'll have a committee or a team to help them. So it'll be for pre-medical students and medical students already in the school, North American and Canadians. Then how should they proceed? So that's for education, that's the third thing we are doing.
Perfect. And I know that in terms of innovation, there was a new website launched by UPNA that is featuring all of these opportunities. How might MedConnect connect with our website?
So basically, we will have an app, or we have an app already. If you go there, it will show you in education versus philanthropy or medical mission what is available locally or globally, and you can basically link with our coordinator, and then we will get back to you. We also have a very active Facebook for YPC, which we have thousands of people, and Merit. And you can connect with us very easily on the app, on the web, or through Facebook or other social media.
That sounds great.
So what about like in YPC, how do you see like what other changes you are anticipating you will be taking this year?
I think over the year YPC have done wonderful.
Yes.
Our new chair, which will be Gulrez, he has already been trained, and our chair who just left, Khurram Siddiq, he has done excellent, and previous chair, they have done wonderful job. So, but they are all really very organized. We just need to help them. They wanted more coordinators, which we are providing them, or have provided them. And also, the main work, other than the education, their main work is how to help medical students coming from Pakistan and other countries who want to be in residencies here.
Right.
So there is a guidance for them where we guide them for interview, for rotations, for mock interview, and then applications. Also, once they get in, the problem is how to get the visa with changing some circumstances in the US. So then we have a wing of YPC, which will then help them how to process that visa.
So are you also thinking to just like connect them with the research group?
Yes. So they have their own little research wing, but the idea is between Merit, RISA, and Young Physician Committee, research-wise they should be coordinators. So if you're looking for a grant and we find a grant, we can see where it suits the best. But they should, that's why we have this education council we made.
Wonderful.
And I think a lot of today's age is getting education available to maybe not even only the UPNA members, but people globally, people back home in Pakistan. So I know Merit does an amazing educational series on YouTube and on their forums. How do you think we can make the viewership on these videos and of this material higher and connect to the right audience?
So that's an excellent question. I wanted that question. So one is our portal should be very active so that anybody, so it should be like Uber. If somebody wants to take the ride should be available and they connect, and that's all. So our portal should improve. It is improving. Second thing is we already have this program. I was just visiting Pakistan. I went to DAW, many medical colleges, where we are thinking to expand or reorganize this ambassadors program. So every medical student starting from first year anywhere in the country basically should know what are the resources available through APPNA, and they can connect. So I saw in DAW, they already have a good program, and then Ziauddin is starting, and Pindi Medical College already have a program. So we want this ambassador program everywhere in every medical school.
Yeah, but like to be member and to benefit these resources, you have to be member of APPNA. How is your vision like that students in Pakistan medical colleges,
Yeah.
they can just like use these resources?
So they don't have to be paid member. There is a student membership which
Right.
is free.
Okay.
And actually I was very impressed in Dar Medical College. They have a proper APPNA office.
Wow.
Good.
And
Wow.
this lady there who they hired, who's not a doctor, she was just all over it. You're going there, you're going there, this is the student. She is so connected, everybody. So we have like this
Wow.
great representative of APPNA through DA alumni who's just helping all these students. So I think we need to do that in every medical school.
Yeah, we can use this model in all
Yeah.
the medical
Yeah, I was
colleges.
very impressed
Yeah.
by that.
That's
Yeah.
amazing. And then also, I think the videos that Upna is releasing, they're on public domains. They're on our
Yeah.
YouTube channel, so that should be available to people abroad, making things connected between the U.S., Canada, and Pakistan.
Well, that's what I think my communication team will
Yeah, we're working on it.
Just spread the word.
We're spreading the word.
Yes.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about innovation, education. Let's get to, I think, what you're most passionate about probably, which is the philanthropy and the medical missions.
So let's talk about medical missions first.
Okay.
So usually what we do is each year we will have few missions going to Guatemala and certain other places, but not really very organized. So last year the team got very activated, and MedCops, they did really a good job. They went to Jordan and few other countries. But this year we have a great plan. We're going to for Rohingya in Bangladesh. We're going to Jordan again. We're going to South Africa and few more countries where basically we are hoping to team up. We have previously done so with Islamic Relief USA, and they have, hopefully they'll provide us, as they said, the logistics of like travel and other arrangements, so that volunteers don't have to spend a lot of their own money.
Right.
So, and with their help, actually, we're able to launch a lot. Other than that, in the same medical mission story, we need to get organized within North America. So each chapter, each alumni, they should do things locally, free clinics, National Healthcare Day, which then everybody in the government or in the public should know that APPNA people are doing this thing. And that way we can expand our work really. We have like 51 chapters, alumni. If everybody does something every month, that's already a lot. So we are focusing on that and we're putting it together.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And I think like it comes to the point of really talking about impact.
Yes.
We can touch base on it now if you want, but
No, that we can talk,
yeah. So why do you think it's important for us to really connect with our local governments here in the US and also local societies and medical associations to improve UPNA's impact overall?
Yeah, so one reason why you want to improve impact is you want to be known, but that's not the case here. This country, have everything I own professionally is given to me by this country. So we all owe to the country here. So basically, if we've been so fortunate to get so much funds, so we have to give back. So if we do things in our mahalla or streets or in our boroughs and so that obviously people know that we're doing our part, which we should do. And we are doing that. And also nationally, there is all kind of political environment, but we want to come out as positive people that we are doing good stuff other than, whatever else we do. So it is important, yeah.
So is there any possibility, like, just like there is a great need, as you were talking about, the medical clinics, like in New York, there's a huge Pakistani population here, and they need those free volunteer clinics. So is there some way APPNA can play a role bringing the local government and resources and just like help building up these clinics here?
So I think there are some clinics in some cities, like California has one in San Jose, we have one in Chicago, we have one in many other cities, Texas, but I think it can be a little more organized, but that will be responsibility, or I will talk to them, of local chapter level.
Right.
So New York chapter should do that, New York, New Jersey and so on. But we're really hoping that, as Sophia was mentioning earlier, that we basically help them and encourage them to do it. And for our level, APPNA, usually they would need some resources. If they have, we'll provide, like we provide on National Healthcare Day and other free clinics, some funds if they need. But I think that's what we need to do.
Great. And what do you think UPNA is doing well currently, and where do you think you come in to the current state of UPNA?
So I think APPNA is doing well in philanthropy,
Okay.
in education, and also as social activities. We have great gatherings and parties and every session we do. But right now the time is healthcare innovations. So I am so happy somehow I ended up at this time this year. Maybe I was designed to be that way. So right now we all have go to medical school, we have done residencies, we learned, so that's good basic knowledge.
Yeah.
But the change, AI and machine vision and everything else is coming so fast. If we are not in sync with it, then we'll be behind. So I want APPNA to be at front of that and just get involved with everything going on in healthcare. And I have experience through my own association, Academy of Dermatology, other things where I've run some of these committees.
Yeah.
So I want to share all that knowledge and use that in APPNA.
In UPNA. So I love this idea of innovation because we're in the age of AI. Everyone's using ChatGPT.
Yes.
Everyone's using some type of AI agent. So what tools can UPNA really integrate into our current system to move it forward in the sphere of innovation?
Yes, first of all, if you keep preaching other people to say prayers 5 times a day, it doesn't work. You have to pray yourself first.
Yeah. So you have to do
So, you have to do
that.
it. So
I love it.
right away, the day one when we started our year, we launched a new website which is
Yeah.
very technologically advanced.
Yes.
Yeah.
We launched a new portal which is still improving, but it works.
on it, yeah.
And then the first time in the history of APPNA, at our study meeting is happening in Silicon Valley, which is itself is technology.
That's the tech hub.
And we're going to be doing a digital ticket, so there will be no more paper tickets for APPNA members
Great
to
work.
go. So basically, first we're implementing on ourselves,
That's good.
and then I basically, if you have a follow-up question,
Yeah,
I can
we'll get to that.
continue.
I wanted to talk more about the digital tickets, and you might know because you've attended UPNA events, there's usually a lot of chaos
Yes.
when you go to UPNA
Yes.
events with the ticketing system. What does this digital ticketing system really mean for the members? Like, does this mean they can walk in and scan a ticket on their phones, and is that like their personal code that can't be used again?
Yes, so there will be a personal code which will be on their phone, and they
Okay.
scan. Once they scan, they cannot be reused.
Okay.
They cannot try to send it to their friend, it won't
That's
allow them.
important.
And so this way, obviously there will still be some issues because it's first time, but we'll be there to help people, but we're going to digitize it.
So this is going to be just like we attend the professional meetings
Yes.
in America.
Yeah.
That's where we're going.
Or a
yeah.
football game or a concert.
Yeah.
I love to hear that we're moving towards being at the level of other associations in the US and aiming to integrate things that they're doing into our system. So in terms of other AI or technology that you're thinking about for UPNA or innovation, where are you guys at right now?
Yeah, so what we are thinking is, so many of us are already in sync with technology, but we want every possible member or our diaspora here or people back home in Pakistan and obviously in Canada to get connected. So if there is an opportunity that there is a small company or a young student somewhere in Lahore or Karachi or Peshawar
Wants to be.
who has something,
Yeah.
we want to collaborate with them and bring them to the surface so that then they can maybe expand on their innovations. So we will have sessions in each meeting on innovations, like in spring meeting in Pakistan there will be huge innovation sessions.
Great.
In our AI session here in San Francisco in 2 weeks, we have
Strategy
innovation
meeting.
sessions and some big innovative guys are coming there. So, and then also we have a new program where we will basically have these sessions for innovators where the best innovator gets some prize.
Okay.
It will be kind of innovation idol of APPNA.
Okay.
So with all these ideas and like these aims and goals, what excites you the most about your leadership role in this term?
I think I want to, let's say if there are 24 hours in a day, out of that, most of my hours I want to produce for APPNA. As I do for my practices, my family and my friends, socially or otherwise, I want to do as much as I could do every single day. And today is day 9, and we already have done a lot of stuff. But by the time 3 months come, I'll give a detail what I've done and what I'll be doing.
We would like to know that how can organizations like APPNA support physicians not only professionally but also personally and culturally?
So culturally, obviously, we have these great sessions in each meeting where they
no doubt about that.
they enjoy the music, they enjoy the food, they get to sing, they get to meet up. So that honestly, that's the fun.
Yeah, they feel like they are in Pakistan.
You feel like you're frozen for that weekend in that moment.
Yeah.
And then personally, otherwise, we do have like a few of the committees where we have a wellness committee, we have a professional development committee. So basically, there are roles, but that need to be improved. So I know the new BOD, especially Zishan, he's looking into that. How can we expand on that? And I think you're part of one of those wellness committees where basically we are. It's just got started last year. I'm continuing that as per previous president's request and order. But we have resources for them. Yeah.
Good.
That's great. And going into the future of UPNA meetings, how do you envision your meetings to be different than meetings that we've had in the past?
Yeah, so I mean, a lot of our members who are a little bit older and experienced, they go there anyway, and we want them to come. So I don't want to split it between young and old, but I want more people to come. And to bring more people, some of them are even older, they don't come. So just imagine you are a dermatologist, you are a psychiatrist, Sophia is a gastroenterologist. Why do we go to our meeting? We go to our meeting because we will get a knowledge which is not available outside in a very interesting environment. There is interactive session or some knowledge which you can get from ChatGPT or in your hospital where you're working. So the quality of the academic or CME sessions, workshop has to be the quality where you want to go.
Right.
So that has to improve. That's why the Education Council and they're going to work together to improve that. Then it should also be like sort of career counseling for younger physicians who are trying to get a job. There should be attraction for them. They should get advice on contracts, advice on how to like legal thing, advice on insurance, advice on how to set up a practice, all that. So if we provide that, they definitely will come because it's a free service.
Right.
And then obviously the social part has to change a little bit as per me. We are kind of bring the same singers from Pakistan every year, they are fine, but we need to mix and match, see what the membership want. I think a lot of people I have noticed, end of the day they want to dance. And just to dance, we can bring a DJ. so you don't have to spend $250,000 for that, but you can mix and match. Bring a good singer for people who want to listen, and other people who want to dance, they can dance. So I think the party has to change, as I said in my election speech, party itself and the party itself.
Yeah, and in a lot of these ways, I think the feedback of UPNA members is important. Seeing which artists they do want at the meeting, or what worked last year and what didn't. So how are you going to integrate member feedback into your presidency?
Yeah, so I think that is important. First is, I'm saying it again, if you cannot find me on LinkedIn, then you don't have a question. Shoot me a LinkedIn message, I promise I'll get back. That's number one. Number two, we basically going to have these open houses on Zoom.
Okay.
We very soon will have that, and every member will be able to join and ask their question in a polite way, in a format. But I think it is important to get their feedback. Obviously, you may not be able to do everything people want, but I want to listen in and then implement as we go. So before summer meeting, definitely after our strategy meeting somewhere in spring, we're going to do an open Zoom session and let people, hash it out and do whatever.
So do you think like if the majority is saying like just call one dhol wala, that can just like play the different beats, and that's all.
If they wanted whole wala majority, then we'll do it.
Okay, let's
Then
see.
we'll do it,
Okay.
yeah.
We're open to feedback here.
Open to feedback. And I haven't mentioned, to attract these people, we have a new program this year, which is called APPNAsure, which is like Upna
yeah,
Idol,
yes.
but it's APPNAsure, where it's starting this week. People can go onto the link, Upna, and submit their video clips, and there will be judges, and depending how we will do, they'll be coming to the finals in Upna. So we have APPNAsure. We have a new program called Upna Scholar, where the best researcher or innovator will get a prize, and then we're going to have Upna Hero, like CNN Hero, where younger people, I don't want everybody, but after a certain age, if somebody has done a bombastic work, they'll be at the right age, they'll be acknowledged for their good work. We have awards for, traditional awards, but this is for younger people, a new program.
So are you going to make some committees, like with judges or something?
Yeah, so we already have a very organized program how we're going to do APPNAsure. We have some famous singers from Pakistan.
Oh, nice.
Judges. and then for the finalists, they'll get award.
Good.
So I think it'll be I'm not allowed to sing because I shouldn't be, but I think it'll be very exciting.
Very, very exciting.
APPNAsure.
So this is going to be like Upna's Pakistani Idol.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So it'll be that.
Okay.
That's
anyone
awesome.
can participate?
Anyone can participate.
That's amazing.
Yeah, but they have to be APPNA members somehow, APPNA member family. They can't be like somebody who's from wherever, but we're limiting it to APPNA families, and anybody, and you can, obviously.
So what is your goal? What is your vision for membership this year?
So, well, obviously we want to continue to increase the membership,
Right.
but if we don't have enough resources to provide them, then we shouldn't. But however, we're going to put a new membership benefit package. So all of AMA and Psychiatry Association, my association, dermatology, they have a package. You get cheaper car rental, you get this, you get this, you get this, and you have e-commerce market through the society where you get cheaper furniture for your office and all that. So we're going to have a benefit package which will be ready within a month or so. What they can get at a sports club or a hotel or a travel or for their office. So that's coming.
So who is making this, like membership committee?
The membership committee, they'll come up with a package. They have a deadline from me.
Good. Very
Yes.
nice.
And then, just so members are aware, what are the main events to look forward to this year?
So first is, it's too close, but come to Silicon Valley, San Francisco, we're going to have our strategy meeting there. It will be really, I can't say it's fun, but strategy meeting for strategy, but there are good, like innovative sessions there. We have president of Open Global coming, and we have some other people presenting there, really bombastic session. But the fun part is the first time ever the spring meeting is in Pakistan.
Yes.
Although I took a lot of heat because you're going to lose money and all that, but I said, I don't care, we're going to Pakistan. It'll be Eid, so celebrate Eid in Pakistan. Right after that will the party, and it's in Islamabad, it's a beautiful city, you all know, it'll be a lot of fun.
And the weather would be amazing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
great
for
And
Pakistan.
then will be our traditional meeting in Orlando, the annual convention, but even funner fall meeting here, and I'm already talking to Team Mamdani. They have agreed, but I haven't got official confirmation yet. So Mamdani will be in fall at least.
Amazing. And that's going to be in New York City.
New York City, New York,
Amazing.
New York. Yes,
Love it.
yes.
Okay. Okay, so we talked a little bit about your vision. We talked about education, the medical missions, innovation, but we haven't talked about philanthropy yet. So what are your plans for philanthropy for UPNA?
So APPNA already does like plenty of philanthropy, and over years we have done, I think, over 20 million or so, if I'm right. But that's what we're supposed to do, really. That's what we want to do. That's what the whole thing, organization, that's where it comes down to. So we have several ongoing projects where in Pakistan we are doing a cornea project where every year people donate money, and through APPNA then we transplant these corneas on thousands of people in Pakistan every year. Then we also have ongoing projects on where people in Thar and Central Sindh area, they don't have water, so we have water well projects, which is run by Dr. Majid here in Long Island, who basically, it's an amazing program. And then each alumni at their level are doing many projects, such as we have a girls' school in Rawalpindi, and in Karachi they have another program, and there is SOS Village and all that. Most recently, we teamed up with Behbood in Pakistan, and during Humaira, her presidency, we established or started this maternity child clinic in a small village outside Chakwal.
Okay.
And so those programs are ongoing. What will we do more this year? Basically, there are two big programs we are thinking through our social welfare disaster relief team under Saima Zawar and Awais Masood, who are running the committee this year. So one program will be in America, where we will collaborate with all kind of food pantries, so that we are able to offer foods through chapters, alumni, through Upna, as many places as possible in the country. This is the first time. We did a little bit here, but we're launching a real program.
Okay.
So that's one here. Second one, in Pakistan, there's an organization called Child Life, and they do emergency periodic setups in the country. Right now they're doing through government and they're working well, but they want to launch newer programs where it can be done on private basis.
Okay.
So we are hoping to launch first one in Pindi during this year, which may not be completed during the year, but we're hoping to launch. But all these things which I'm saying still have not approved by our BOD, so they have to approve it. So it's my thought and proposal, but we'll get it approved and get it done. So two new programs, food pantries here and Child Life in Pakistan, other than many other things we do.
So about Child Life, like is it like mobile clinics?
No, these are real emergency
Setups.
setups for children. Because our hospitals, even in big cities, they just can't take the load. So we need more and more.
There's a great need, huge need.
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. And how do you think younger medical students and American graduates can get involved with some of these projects that are based in America?
I think they should just contact directly APPNA.org, send us an email that somebody will respond to them. Otherwise, we have a lot of programs for them. We have if they want to go to volunteer. So what happens is we have this thing called med cards.
Okay.
So in disaster time, we'll go to wherever the flood or fire is within North America, and we have many of those mobile clinics. And then in peacetime, we go to in summertime, we'll go school books and bags, and then we'll do free clinic health checkups wherever in the country. So they can get involved just locally. They don't have to travel, but they also can get involved if they want to go volunteer with their parents' permission.
Okay.
They can go wherever they want to go.
Good. Awesome. And then we'll do a little cut here, but I do want to just this will be like a little snippet we can use for TikTok, but something about why we should have more American graduates get involved. And then we'll make this little clip, a quick little maybe you want to say 3 points of why American physicians should join.
Get involved. Yes.
Pakistani American physicians should join Upna.
Okay.
So 3, 2, 1, action.
Okay.
So Dr. Rao, one thing that Upna struggled with throughout the years is really getting Pakistani American physicians on board to join. I think it's lower than a third of Pakistani American physicians who are actually in Upna, people who trained at American medical colleges. So why do you think these graduates should join Upna? So
these graduates also are humans like rest of everybody. And they want to do good stuff and they want to learn good stuff. So basically by becoming part of Upna, we give them a platform where they can do education, charity, help other people or get help for themselves.
Okay.
So I think they basically, it is in their advantage. Why should they come? How would they come? So this year I made sure that they need to have more people in there so that they get familiar. For example, for you, if you see an American graduate, say, okay, it's a place for you also. So this year committees, I think roughly, I have the highest percentage for any committee members. I think American schools are represented very well.
Okay.
As compared to Dow and Pindi and all other colleges, they are very well represented this year. So I made sure a lot of them are in the committees. Younger and older, one American graduates, a lot of them are involved this time.
Okay. And if they want to join your work, how can they do that?
So I think it depends on their interest. So if their interest is in philanthropy, we'll guide them that way. If their interest in medical missions, we'll send them that way. If they want to be involved with education, they'll be part of either merit, research, education. Or then if they want to do political stuff, then we'll put them in the advocacy committee.
Is there some site where they can just like get connected
Yes,
with?
so I think the best is to just go to appna.org
Okay.
and then you have all the things available for us.
Perfect. All right. Well, Dr.
Well, let me thank you, Sophia, thank you from a distance, and then Samavia, thank you,
Of course.
and Fauzia, thank you. The little story about Samavia, she was my medical student a little while ago, and she went to a trip with me to Pakistan where she basically spent many days in burn center. And I think that has changed her a little bit, and I see a better human being in Samavia than before going to burn center. Thank you, Samavia.
Thank you for the experience and thank you for the opportunity. Well, thank you, Dr. Rao, so much for sharing your journey, your vision, and your leadership with us. I'm going to hand the mic over to Dr. Janjua to round up our interview.
Thank you, Dr. Rao. Thank you to our listeners for joining us for the very first episode of APPNA Cafe. This conversation really captures what APPNA Cafe and what APPNA is all about. Be sure to stay tuned for our next episode, which we plan to bring next month. To learn more about APPNA, to learn about its initiatives, please visit the website at www.appna.org. You can also learn how to become a member. Until next time, this is APPNA Cafe. Thank you all very much. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you.